song called Pour Me a Beer, My Son is Queer. So I'm gonna be acting like a drunkard, so don't worry, I'm not gonna fall. Unless you ask me questions, then I will jump off, right? So, hey man, pour me some beer. Hey man, pour me some sorrow. Pour me some beer. Let me drown in my sorrow, cause my son said he's queer. What is that, you say? It's one of the words for gay. The first time he told me, I laughed off in his face. Then he said, Dad, I'm serious. So I smacked him in his face. Maybe he thought, since I'm not against the gays, I would accept him as one with a loving embrace. But when it comes to your only child, it's an entirely different case. Was it me or his mother that raised such a disgrace? Took him to the church to cleanse his sin. Stubborn, this abomination, he wouldn't go in. But then later on, he followed in all meek when he heard it was a psychiatrist that I seek. Tell me, please, I said, is there a way for this to mend? Or am I looking at my bloodline's dead end? And dear me, did I almost have a stroke when he patted my son's arm and said, there's no fixing what ain't broke. Now it's been more than a year since I found my son was queer, since I raised my hand on him and turned a deaf ear. Now there dwells a deep regret within me to think my son saw me as his worst enemy. And you might say, well, why don't you try to mend the bridges? You must try, and maybe, just maybe, he will bury the grudges. There's no mending the bridge. Nah, no chance, not even a bit. Cause that bridge just looked fine when he went and jumped off it. A day before that, his mother, she'd smashed crockery on his head. Now he's asleep forever, drowned and dead. And we can't sleep in peace ever, tossing and turning in bed. She barely even eats, and I barely stop drinking. But it's too late for us to change our thinking. So go on, come on, pour me another beer. Drown me in this sorrow, just like I drowned my son in his tears.